But we can.
All right.
Call the meeting to order. I would ask that if anyone has a pecuniary or conflict of interest, if they declare it either now or at the time. Seeing none, item 3 is some closed minutes, and I think we'll move that to the end of the agenda if that's agreeable to council, because we have a 2 o'clock delegation. We have Gus Mumley here from BDO Canada. Go through the audited statements. So it's on page 200, the report, Treasurer's Report 50 of our agendas. Gus, can you
do that? Welcome, Your Order, and members of council, good afternoon. I did want to come to you with a couple items. First of all, we met a week ago to review the financial statements, the draft financial statements, which were approved by council. We had not completed our work in that we had not heard from all lawyers that we had corresponded with, nor we did not have the management representation letter. We now have heard from all the lawyers. There were no new issues brought to our attention, and we've also received the management representation letter, so we now have all the audit evidence that we require to issue our report. And our report was issued today. I've given copies of the financial statements to the treasurer, and we'll be forwarding an electronic copy to her later this afternoon. So that I just wanted to report on that and let you know where we stand. The second item that we wanted to talk to you about was the management letter. And as you know, we reported on the 2009 and 2010 financial statements earlier in the year, and of course they were delayed. 2009 was the year of adoption of the Tangible Capital Asset Project, which was just one great big pot of grief. And but it's now behind us, and now it's moving along quite well. And a difficult exercise that is behind everybody. And we held back on the management letters, thinking that we would deal with them all at once when we completed the 2011 examination. Anyhow, we have circulated copies of our management letter from 2009, 2010, and 2011 audit examinations, required under Germany accepted auditing standards that we report to you in writing issues that we find in carrying out the audit. If you had the opportunity of reading these 3 documents, you'll see that a number of the points that were raised in 2009 and 2010 have been dealt with, and therefore have do not appear in our final letter for 2011. So there are a couple items that still remain there for your consideration. Again, the issues that have been raised are not material in nature in the sense that we've had to qualify our audit report. And that report that was issued was without any exceptions, and therefore these items are just somewhat housekeeping items and things that you should consider dealing with. The access to master files has been on the last couple of management letters, and it's something that we're looking into, and we'll be looked at over the next year to see if there's anything done. It's not a huge issue. The post-retirement benefits, we've been reporting this for a number of years, and it's not a significant amount. And I understand that there's only 2 employees now, or former employees, that are impacted. So these paragraphs may disappear in the next management letter. Recording of accrued interest and long-term debt. The treasurer and I spoke about this morning. And back in the olden days, prior to amalgamation of the municipality, the accrued interest was not recorded in the financial statements, and that seemed to be the approach that was taken. And again, that is still the same situation. With the change in the accounting process in 2009, where you adopt the full accrual basis, technically this amount should be reported on your financial statements. And the amount, I believe, is about $125,000. And it's not a material amount. And the impact on any current year is rather small because the way it's adjusted every year is you pick up last year's error and deal with it with the current year's error. So the significance on the current year financial statements in terms of your operations is somewhat insignificant. However, the liability amount is understated by $125,000. We've added an item with regards to password parameters. This is something that came out during looking at your IT controls, and we can go crazy with these passwords. I know at BDO ours are changed every 45 days, and it's difficult to come up with new names. I believe my next password will be my neighbor's cat when I so anyhow, that's something I guess we're suggesting look at it with your IT folks to see if there's anything that could be done. Approval of purchases, we did find an exception back in 2010, but that has been rectified in 2011. Review of tax supplemental changes. You do get updates from MPAC with regards to tax write-offs and tax supplements. There's an audit report that was prepared based on information received from MPAC. The document's being prepared, but there's no indication that it's being reviewed by anybody, and therefore we're suggesting that this control be implemented to make sure that the amounts going are correct. And finally, for accounting for securities payments and similar items, there's transactions that go on, whether it is checks being received and other forms of financial instruments that are not being passed along to the treasurer and the finance department. We're just recommending that those items should be passed along for safekeeping. And I believe, finally, how did we forget this one? Liability for contaminated sites. This could turn into a real hot item over the next couple of years. It's a change in accounting standards that come into effect in 2015. And basically what it attempts to do is establish any liabilities with regards to contaminated sites that are owned by the municipality. We're just at the opening threshold on this thing, so we haven't done a lot of great study on this thing, but we suspect that there's going to be a lot of work involved in terms of dealing with the properties of the municipality. So I guess we are giving you a heads up that this could be like tangible capital assets revisited. And once we get more information in terms of how the standard is going to play out, we'll pass that along to the municipality. But I just we've reported in each of the 3 letters because we want you to make sure that you're aware of it. The tangible capital asset exercise that we went through was it took a long time, and we suspect this one could take a long time. We may need to get outside assistance to help you with identifying any contaminated properties. So anyhow, I'm just giving you warning that we'll be hearing about this over the next couple of years. So, Mr. Mayor, that is my report.
Okay. Any questions of any council? No, go.
Okay, no, I guess not so much of Gus, but Janet. In the past, you've provided us updates on steps that you take regarding some of these items. So I see here in the report that you've got a comment that management is making some plans to rectify a situation that was identified in 2011. To elaborate on that slightly, or give us an update when you're ready.
Which one's